we have a Model Y right here. This is actually a 2021. One of the questions that we get asked is, how do we get rid of this dirty trim? This has been pretty common, and I would say, especially the Model Y. So it's a type of material, and I think it happens based on weathering. And what we're going to be doing just to test this is we're just going to be putting some tape in between, just so that we can show you the results of it. Okay, so if you look at this, this is, I believe, and I may be wrong with this, I don't know, but it feels like some sort of a metal. There is a little metal clamp that goes into the door, so you can actually remove this. But, you know, we actually don't know why this is happening at a chemical level. So some people are saying you should totally use WD-40. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. WD-40 can get really, really messy. So I prefer to put it on the microfiber instead of like spraying it all over, right? So I'm just going to spray just a little bit. You see that? Just a little bit, and it just goes everywhere. Okay? And we're just going to use this right here and just clean the crap out of it. So you can see that's pretty dang good. WD-40. I mean, honestly, you use it for everything. Everything. No, I'm just kidding. But it works really, really well. So WD-40, I think, is a really good option. It looks really good. Okay? So the other thing that we typically recommend is you can use our waterless wash or something that has like a lubrication, right? Anything with paint or anything with cars, you actually want to clean it with some lubrication, because you could scratch it. So the same thing, I'm just going to go ahead and spray a little bit onto the microfiber, and we're going to just wipe it down. And our waterless wash has carnauba wax on it. So this is actually a waterless wash with, that's hard to say, with wax. It's a carnauba wax. So actually, it works okay, but actually, if I'm being honest, I know this is a product and we're not trying to just promote our product, but honestly, it works okay, but the WD-40 actually did a little bit better, to be honest. So we want to be pretty honest about product. You know, we don't want to just put products in front of you. But overall, I mean, it works okay. I think WD-40 came out a little bit cleaner. There's a little bit of that, it's not really water spots, but spotting in the trim right here. I don't know if you can see right here. Just a little bit. But both of them are effective, but WD-40 is actually a little bit more effective. But the issue for both of this is that once you do this, it is not a permanent solution. So after a few days and the weathering outside and all those things, it's actually going to come back to this state, which is not what we like. It looks pretty bad. So I want to bring up another solution. And we've done this actually to several cars. We do have the template. We've never launched it. We didn't know if it was a need. But for some reason, I think the used market actually is rising right now, right? A lot of people are buying the older Y. I think it's getting cheaper, the 3s and stuff. And people are asking us, how do I get rid of these water spots or the spotting or all this dirty trim issue, right? So one I think solution is going to be actually wrapping it with PPF, right? Paint protection film. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some. I have some paint protection film that I just got from the shop. And paint protection film, for the most part, for clear, is going to be wet install. And what I mean by that is you need to use like a soap solution. I would actually recommend using a matte film. Right now, what I had at the shop was actually just gloss. So you'll see how it looks. But what you do is just put this over that. And this is not the template, I just cut it with my knife, right? And then you cover it up, okay? So, again, you can see that it makes it a little bit shinier. And a lot of people don't like the trims to be shiny. I think they kind of love the dark, like the satin dark look. So you probably don't want gloss, but the matte will actually keep it very, very OEM-like. So this is my solution for, I think, if you don't like dealing with this, and maybe there's another solution, and I'd be open to hearing maybe you can ceramic coat it. I'm sure if you ceramic coat it, this will happen a little bit less, but I'm not really sure if some of this will completely go away. And maybe there is a product out there, I just haven't done enough testing. I'd be interested to hear more. But I believe that this solution, because it is coated, it will not come back to this state. Check this out. Here's another test. All right. before I kind of conclude this video, I want to show you something. All right, do you see this area? It looks completely like crap, right? This is where the tape was. I didn't do anything to that area, okay? I could actually put some PPF exactly in that area. It definitely looks better, right? There's still some water spotting. So you definitely need to clean it. I would definitely clean it with WD-40. But once you do that, you cover it up with paint protection film. And theoretically, and I've done this before, so I can tell you right now, that it will not do some of that weathering that you see. And that would be my solution. So let us know, like if you think that this is worth launching and developing and we can offer it. We do already have the designs made since we have a scan of this car. So I think it'll be pretty easy. But we just need, to have some comments and demand and people wanting it. So hopefully this helps you guys get rid of this mess that we speak of right here, that we see right here. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. Make sure you follow us, and we'll see you later.